Kenya is currently experiencing a deluge of epic proportions. The heavens have opened and the land below is caught in an unrelenting downpour. The intensity of the rainfall is staggering, with regions such as Rift Valley, Nyanza, and Western Kenya being the most heavily affected. This weather pattern is unusual, straying from the norm in a manner that's hard to ignore. Typically, Kenya's long rain season falls between March and May, with short rains occurring from October to November. Yet, the current deluge is far from typical. Rainfall figures are skyrocketing, with some places recording rainfall measures that far surpass the average. Weather forecasts indicate that this trend is expected to continue, with no sign of the skies clearing anytime soon. The unyielding rain is painting a picture of nature's raw power, a spectacle of torrential downpours that defy the norm. As the skies continue to unleash their fury, Kenyans are grappling with the repercussions. The heavy rains are not just water off a duck's back for Kenyans, they have dire consequences. The deluge has left an indelible mark on the country's infrastructure, agriculture, and the lives of its people. Roads have turned into rivers, isolating communities and hampering rescue efforts. Vital bridges have been swept away, severing crucial links between towns and cities. The agricultural sector, the backbone of Kenya's economy, has been hit hard. Fields of maize, tea, and coffee, the country's primary cash crops, have been inundated, threatening the livelihoods of thousands of farmers. But it's not just the tangible losses that weigh heavy. The torrential rains have triggered landslides and flash floods, leading to a tragic loss of lives. Homes have been swept away, families displaced, and communities left in shock. The rains, though a natural phenomenon, have morphed into a disastrous event, disrupting the everyday rhythm of life in Kenya. In response to this crisis, the Kenyan government and humanitarian organizations have sprung into action. Rescue operations are in full swing, with brave men and women navigating treacherous conditions to reach those in need. Relief supplies, including food, clean water, and essential medicines, are being airlifted to isolated areas. Temporary shelters have been set up for those rendered homeless, and efforts are underway to restore damaged infrastructure. The government is also taking measures to mitigate further damage. Weather alerts are being issued regularly, urging people to move to safer areas. Plans are being drawn up to improve infrastructure resilience, and farmers are being provided with support to help them recover. While the rains show no sign of relenting, neither does the resilience and determination of the Kenyan people. Their spirit, even in the face of such adversity, serves as a beacon of hope in these challenging times. As the rain continues to fall, the question on everyone's lips is, what's next? Forecasters are predicting that the heavy rainfall will persist for a few more days, as Kenya remains firmly in the grip of an unusually intense rainy season. It's a time of watchful waiting, with eyes turned skywards and ears tuned in to the latest bulletins from meteorologists and disaster management agencies. Preparations are underway on all fronts. Individuals are fortifying their homes, securing rooftops, and stocking up on essentials. Communities are banding together, pooling resources, and setting up emergency shelters. The government, meanwhile, is mobilizing its resources, coordinating rescue and relief operations, and ensuring that critical infrastructure remains operational. Warnings and advisories are being issued regularly, urging residents to stay indoors, avoid flood-prone areas, and be on high alert for landslides. The message is clear: safety first. The days ahead may be challenging, but the spirit of resilience is palpable. As the skies darken and the rain pours, the people of Kenya are not merely waiting out the storm, they're ready to face it. With an uncertain forecast, Kenyans brace themselves, prepared to weather the storm. To recap, Kenya is in the throes of an unprecedented deluge. This intense rainfall, far exceeding average levels, is wreaking havoc across the country, causing widespread flooding, landslides, and displacement of communities. The aftermath is indeed severe, with infrastructural damage and loss of livelihoods, but the spirit of the Kenyan people remains unbroken. The response to this crisis has been swift and coordinated, with authorities, aid organizations, and everyday heroes working tirelessly to mitigate the impacts, provide relief, and ensure the safety of those affected. Rescue operations are ongoing, and efforts to rebuild and recover are already underway. The outlook for the coming days is a mixed bag. While the rains are expected to subside, the aftermath and recovery process will undoubtedly pose significant challenges. However, with the resilience and unity displayed by the Kenyan people, there is every reason to believe that they will weather this storm and emerge stronger. As we continue to monitor the situation, our thoughts are with the people of Kenya, demonstrating remarkable resilience in the face of adversity.